Welcome back to Sonic Colors with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Puggy. So, Act 4 of Aquarium Park does actually have me wanting to go to the left because this is where the secret area is. Yes, I foolishly tried going there in I think it was Act 3, but no. Instead of taking that spring, I actually wanted to go into that pool of water. Want to go into this pool of water because there's an area we can go to with another drill wisp. Yes. Likewise with Act 1, there is an area that is closed off, meaning that I guess Sonic Team borrowed a bit of level design from Act 1. Yeah, seriously. But here we can skip an entire section if we wish. So yeah, I don't know why I didn't do that there, but there you go. But yes, we can skip an entire section because there's a chase section if we use that spring with, well, a giant mech that has a crab for its face. Yeah, that's the best way I can put it. And if you manage to get above the water, you will be able to get a red ring. Yeah. As I say, so yeah, has to be timed well though. So instead, so after that, so I said, let's go through here. We get an automatic, I think it's a laser wisp. I can't tell if there's another thing I will add about Sonic Colors Ultimate. It is the fact that the graphics are far too bright for this. Seriously. I'm guessing, because this was built from the ground up, like Kingdom Hearts. Though unlike Kingdom Hearts, it looks terrible, seriously. With Kingdom Hearts, you could at least try with that thing. This one, no. It's like Sega did not know what they were doing. Something that has been going on in the Sonic series, especially for a while, I think. I hope that is not the case with Frontiers. Seriously, that's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, that being said, yeah, here's one thing that does still work in Ultimate, of course, the drill wisp, even though the music isn't as good. Nearly as good, even. Seriously. But, there we go. And then, apparently I missed a Tails icon. Not that it's gonna bother me, seriously. It's not like the warmth in the original game. Also, you can actually use the laser wisp underwater. Yes, you can actually use the laser wisp underwater because I've done it before. Although I wouldn't recommend it with Ultimate's aiming system, if you know what I mean, seriously. Also, another thing I would like to add, you can actually use the, what's that move, the not-so-double jump to propel Sonic upwards, which honestly has not been done again in another Sonic game, so I will give kudos for that, seriously. Using it to get out of the water, especially since it is well known in many Sonic media that Sonic cannot swim and hates the water. Seriously. And indeed, Sonic Colors is no different, of course. So if you want a way of getting away from, if you can't find any, well, bubbles, then yeah, do it. There goes my lack of aiming with that. I was trying to use the boosting to get up, but the laser wisp aiming was having none of it, I think. So yeah. Also, a nice little move is the kicking move, which is, I believe, if you push up against a block here in Sonic Colors, Sonic will automatically spin it out of the way. Anyway, here's one chase segment I can't avoid against Mr. Lobster Face here, and that is here. It's kind of like with the giant round egg mech from I can't even say now, Empire City in Sonic Unleashed. That's what it reminds me of. Again, the most annoying thing is that punch move, seriously. You can kind of see its lasers. It's not as good as on the Wii version, but there you go. I'm surprised I was able to get through there. That often kills me. And no, there's no one-up behind the wisp capsule, so I'm screwed. So that being said, what am I thinking? Oh, red ring! That's what I'm thinking of, a red ring behind the wisp capsule. Seriously. Anyway, that being said, Act 5, I think. And this one brings back the annoying moving spring gimmick that I also hated from Starlight Carnival. And this is also an asteroid coaster, so this stupid gimmick is in 3 levels in Sonic Colors. Seriously, I absolutely hate this gimmick. And I think it's put to the worst use in Aquarium Park. Seriously, because this is over a bottomless pit here. I suppose that was the case in Starlight Carnival, but at least there were some segments in that level. I think we're it was Act 3. Act 3 of Starlight Carnival. So it didn't bother me as much. But here, yeah, this really does annoy me. Even with the new Tails saving system, or saving Sonic's R system here. Now, I already like Tails' character in this game, more so than in Forces, because he is actually behaving like a child genius here, and everything. Anyway, and that's also partly due to Kate Higgins voicing Tails as well. But enough of that for now. I want to get away from there and completely die. But no, I don't really. So yeah. Beyond here is just another thing. Seriously. To get this red ring, you actually have to wait until the things explode. Not great. And you have to time that well, seriously. I am not even going to try with that. Seriously. I already hate that gimmick. And the worst is yet to come, because once we go down here, past this automated segment, we will emerge here with these shooters and everything. And yes, this does suffer from the same problem that I had in Metropolis Zone with the Asterons, the Star Badniks, as it were, in that the shots follow you ad nauseum, seriously. And now they kind of switch between springs here, so like 2 shots fired there, into the middle. Oh, at least that was the case in the Wii version. Doesn't seem to be the case in Ultimate. Apparently, oh, there we go. So no, it's slightly different here. Okay, I'm just going off from what I remember in the Wii version. Yeah, apparently it's just slightly different. I'm guessing that's due to it being, as I say, built from the ground up. But yeah, anyway, Act 6 is very interesting because the first half of it, I dare say the first half, I'm not sure, but certainly the first half of it, I dare say, is underwater. And that is going to be quite a struggle for the Blue Hedgehog because, at least it was when I first played Act 6 of Aquarium Park, because finding more rubber in certain sections is not easy. Although apparently if you surround yourself in sea kelp, you can actually gain a bit of you can platform easily without too much of a problem. And this, by the way, is the only drill wisp in the entire segment. Seriously. So we want to get through here with said wisp as quickly as possible. Yes, unless you're going for the red rings. And you don't mind about using the sea kelp to get through there, which I guess I don't, because it does save you a rugrat. Although you can only get through that section with the fans there with the drill wisp. Seriously, if you don't, then you're pretty much going to drown. Seriously, even with the sea kelp, because they will go away after a while. A very short while, mind, but yeah. but I'm not getting any more red rings in that segment, so instead let's go through here and head to the other end. And then at the very end here, I want to jump. Number of deaths I've had from there. And then we have, well, a split in the path here. Because towards these springs here, we can go off to the right and actually find a hover wisp. So yeah, so we can use the hover wisp to actually get through to the other end. And there we go. And back up, and then we can do a bit of a light speed dash. And yes, you can do it in 3D as well as in 2D, which is pretty cool. Although for this segment, in order to keep up the light speed dash, you have to hold down, in this case, the circle button. I think it was it the B button on the Wii? I think it was. I just got rid of my Wii U because the gamepad stopped charging and everything. So yeah. And then let's go over here. And then we can skydive easily down here. Yes, I've skipped a whole segment. As I said, I'm not getting all the red rings. And indeed, we will land here. And if we had actually used the zip line, Sonic would have definitely gone down that way. And here we have a bunch more egg pawns. And yes, this is, I guess, a forced enemy section. It isn't as bad as in some other games that you see, so yeah, not too bad. It's not like I don't like how that egg pawn was just standing guard there. Seriously, if there's anything off, I think it's the fact that you can't see all of the egg pawns until the in certain areas, but that's just me, really. And then we're back to the sea kelp, and we have giant eels. Yeah, talk about the bane of my existence in Super Mario 64, and any other Mario games since, but 3D Mario games at least. So yeah, nice to see them appear in a Sonic game. Seriously. Never mind the fact that Sonic Lost World was a giant homage to Mario, so why not? Okay, although with Mario 64 is only one of them. But anyway, we've cleared Act 4, so that means we can go on to the boss, of course. Which, of course, is one where we see the bucket of sushi restaurant being mentioned yet again by Tails towards the end cutscene. And where Pontac and Grap's terrible script writing makes itself known, especially. I mean, yeah, the whole Baldy McNose hair thing has not aged well, but...
Man, running past all those fish put me in the mood for sushi. I doubt Eggman had the decency to put a good sushi joint in this park.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, try the newest dining experience here at Eggman's incredible interstellar amusement park, the bucket of sushi. Now with fish.
Ugh, like I was saying. Hey, did somebody here order a clobbering? Are you sure? It says somebody ordered an extra large clobbering topped with everything. Okay, tell you what, I can't take this thing back, so I'll give you an extra large clobbering for nothing. Hope you're hungry.
So, the next villain is kind of a reskin, though it is actually tougher, as we'll see as the fight goes on. Basically, it's the same as with Captain Jelly. I miscalled him Admiral Jelly. Admiral Jelly is actually the boss of Aquarium Park. So, basically, likewise with Sweet Mountain, we'll begin on the ship. But unlike Sweet Mountain, it's underwater! Yay! You know what that means? We have the problem of drowning here. Basically, what we want to do is lead the torpedoes over to the glass canister over here, but only a specific type. So yes, another thing you can get from the yellow ones are drill wisps, which honestly save your skin. And with the drill wisp, you can actually easily flip the switch. And why the hell am I going away? Seriously. So flipping the switch, that will, again, likewise with Captain Jelly, bring down the ship. And Admiral Jelly will make himself known. Thus, likewise with before, what we have to do is hit him. It's a bit harder underwater, however, because Admiral Jelly himself has this, like, spin move, and he has more hits than Captain Jelly, so yeah. So there we go. So that's the first hit. We have to hit him 2 more times, and that means going back to the ship, of course. So yeah, and second time I had a bit more trouble getting a drill wisp, seriously, because, as I said, with the yellow torpedoes, it can either be rings or a drill wisp, and most of the time I get rings, which is not a bad thing, yeah. Okay, looks like I was lucky. You still have to lure the regular ones over to the glass thingy. Can't even say it properly, so I won't try and say it too often. Glass canister, should I say. And with the drill wisp, it's a bit harder with that, but not completely. Seriously, but yeah. At least I can say this of this fight. It is tougher, though, for different reasons than the first one. So yeah. And I don't mind getting more drill wisps, even if it doesn't have the rather hyper-sounding dance mix that it had in the original colours. I'm sorry I'm going on about that, but yeah, it just doesn't match the mood at all with this level, does the music. Seriously. Trying to aim it through here without the drill wisp, like the regular black and red torpedoes, is quite a chore anyway. With the drill wisp in tow, it's even harder! And I will give this game kudos for actually giving me an endless supply of drill wisps. I'm not like I'm going for an S rank or anything with this fight, no! All I'm trying to do is flip a freaking switch here, seriously. But yeah, I can't see any more than that, really. But yeah, finally the drill wisp runs out, and I am nearly dead. Okay, well, I could either get more rubber. Let's see if I do. Yeah, apparently that one does work. And down goes the ship finally. And yeah. And the second one is just the same as before. If anything, his little minions can get in the way, as well as, of course, you drowning. A slam attack usually works with him. So yeah, apparently I am trying to do... Also, you can boost onto him as well, that works. But yeah, I'm gonna go get some more rubber and end the fight there.
Job, Sonic.
You know me. I aim to please.
Well, I'm totally pleased, and a little nauseous. I grabbed a bite at the bucket of sushi.
What's the verdict?
His cruelty knows no bounds.